Hello traders and welcome to another video review. Today is Monday, November 29th, 2021. We are going to start with a look on the evening economic calendar. What do we have here? During the London session, the most important event is the Bank of Japan Governor Haruhiko Kuroda speech, scheduled for at least 10:30. So we will definitely take a look at the US dollar to the Japanese yen. As we can see, we got the CPI index from the Spain scheduled for release at 10 o'clock, and then bunch of data from the UK: money supply, mortgage approvals, and net lending to individuals. So we got some data from the housing market as well. At 3 o'clock p.m. we have a scheduled CPI data from Germany, and later on during the New York session there is a current account and industrial product price index together with the raw materials price index data scheduled for release 3:30 from Canada. Later on during the New York session we have pending home sales, some data from the housing market of the US, and two speeches. First one is from the FOMC member John Williams, and then of course from the Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell. So not quite busy day today, as you can see. Not many important events scheduled for release, but let's take a look at the US dollar to Japanese yen first to see what is going on ahead of the Kuroda speech. So what do we have here? We have a big decline. We have a big decline here. This is the Friday candle, and apparently we didn't hit our projected target levels. The recent high was made at 115.53, so this high was short of like 64 pips of our first target for 116.11 pips. So I think we should put this target here for the wave 5, and we can now delete all of this target projection levels already. So this is not really needed anymore. We got what? We got another high here, so why 115, and we have of course the high for the wave 3 is somewhere around here. Both of them were violated. The next target for bulls, for bears, of course, is low of the wave 4 at 112.74. This is right now the key level. Oh, let me just put it here. There you go. This is now the key level. Impulsive market rally had been completed. We don't need this wave anymore. We just leave the labeling, and we are entering possibly some kind of a corrective decline. So what kind of the corrective decline it might be? It might be wave A, wave B, and wave C, possibly towards this lows of the 112.41, 111.71, possibly somewhere there we will complete our corrective decline. Momentum is already below the level of 50, which is neutral level, so the momentum is negative. Now we need a bounce in wave B. We shouldn't get above 114.57. This is the technical resistance. Somewhere there should wave B be terminated, and then we will continue with the decline in the wave C. So that's the outlook for the US dollar to the Japanese yen. Let's take a look at the British pound to American dollar. Here, as you can see on the daily time frame chart, we still are in the down trend. The volatility is decreasing. We had recently some very interesting candlestick patterns, like bearish engulfing here, pin bar here, and as you can see, we got some sort of the pin bar at the recent low. Let me just scale my chart. Low was made at 1.3277. This is the long down shadow or long lower shadow, and this is long upper shadow. All of these levels are of course the market the technical resistance for market participants, mostly for bulls of course, and the next target is still at 1.3195. This is way below the lows of the Friday at 1.3277. Volatility is decreasing, as you can see. It's not that much anymore, but because we have some kind of a bearish movement still in progress, we should expect another lower low, so the downtrend should be continued. Nevertheless, if we take a look very closely at this low and the recent low, we can see that in the terms of the momentum, there is no new low made with the new price low, so that's a positive divergence. We have a lower low here and no lower low on the RSI indicator, so we should expect a bounce before some sort of the lower low will be made. Any violation, let me just put this level, this level somewhere higher. Any violation of 1.5515 would invalidate this outlook, because then it would be the bigger correction during the up move, because this price range of the recent price range of the last correction was 1.21%, and if we get from that low above this level, we have 1.77. So this scenario of a new low is valid as low as we are trading. Just let me just adjust it. When we trade below 1.3515, if we break it, then of course we might see some sort of a bigger increase, higher increase towards higher price level like 1.3568, 1.3605. So please keep an eye on the British pound. And of course, let's take a look at some commodities. First will be oil. Let me just adjust it correctly. Crude oil, as you can see, is going down big time. The biggest correction so far. It looks like our simple ABC correction might not be enough for bears, so we might decline even further. Right now I'm changing the technical support levels to technical resistance levels, because right now this market is of course in a downside correction. Let's see how much we will trace in terms of the Fibonacci. Is it 61%? We are way below 61%. 61% was at 71.02. The low was 67, so we are way below 61%. So that's a completely new cycle. This is completely different new cycle here, so we should expect another lower low. However, the market conditions are now extremely oversold. As you can see, the recent low was made at 67.40, which is the lows of this consolidation. And if we zoom out, we can see how this current thing looks like. Well, we are still trending up, of course, because as you can see, when I put my trend line here, yeah, you can see the higher highs like this high, and this high, higher highs and higher lows. This is higher low, this is the higher low, and this is the higher low. So as long as we trade above this low, which is 61.59, we still can see higher prices here on the crude oil. However, we are approaching dangerously close to this level, so please keep an eye on the crude oil price action. We might be developing some sort of a head and shoulders formation as well. because it looks like this might be right arm, sorry, this is yeah, left arm, head, or right arm, whatever. It depends how you look at it. Nevertheless, it might still be trend reversal formation, but that's in the future. That's everything about the crude oil. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. So our Bitcoin scenario is working. Our Bitcoin scenario is right now very alive and well, because we retraced 50% of the last move to the upside. This is the wave C bottom. This is the wave 4, possibly the wave 4 bottom as well. What we need is the wave 5 development. So we have technical resistance at 57,750. We have technical resistance at 59,528, of course 60,000. Then the last resort before 64,760 is 62,517. So that's the outlook for the Bitcoin. If we break above the level of 50, which is the neutral level, then of course we should be going higher for this market to develop the wave 5 to the upside. So please keep an eye on the current development of the Bitcoin, because it looks like we might complete the wave C to the downside, and we might be going up towards levels as I mentioned here, 76,312 to 76,312 and 78,908. So those are the targets for the wave 5. Please keep an eye on the current development of the Bitcoin in order to confirm this kind of a wave progression. One more thing we should add to this chart is of course short-term trend line. As you can see brilliantly, we are testing this trend line right now. If we break above 60,000, there you go, the road towards the wave B high is open on Bitcoin. That's everything for me for today. Thank you very much for watching this analysis, and I hope I see you guys tomorrow. So take care and bye bye.